what was the drawback to coming back to archery?
I love it. I love it. It's fun. And going through application season, just looking at what's available out there and seeing that, you know, it's nice when you see that archery elk tags in either sex tag. It's nice when you see that archery deer tags in either sex tag. So, it doesn't limit you to just one or the other like a lot of the tags in this vicinity do. And so I felt, if I get both of those tags this past season, that I have a real opportunity at least putting one thing in the freezer and hopeful for two. So that's the biggest thing is opportunity and kind of option, I suppose, of, having the either sex tag.
Yeah. It's just something about shooting a bow though, man. It's there's something magical to it, you know? And to me anyways. Like it's like I love shooting guns, but man, it's something about the bow. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
and
is.
I for me, I know it's that up close personal experience. Now, I haven't made that far of a shot with a gun on a critter either because most of the opportunities have presented themselves much closer. But just that intimacy of hunting with a bow, of having to get in there, be quiet, not so much integrate with them, but kinda, kind of get in there and they don't know you're there and they hear something and you hope they think it's one of the other deer around or elk around. So that's what it is for me. It's just the intimacy of the moment that you get to share. Even if you're not successful, it's it's still really cool to be in that environment and get to see what those animals are doing so close.
Yeah. That's one of the draws about archery to me and is because now Ohio, at least in our area, firearm season is not what it used to be. I'm sure you remember firearm season in Ohio around here back, 10, 15 years ago. Your orange armies, like deer were just running. If you weren't pushing them, they probably weren't moving, right?
Hmm.
Um, Today, not so much. Like today, a lot of the farms that hunt deer are still doing what deer do during daylight because the pressure's not as high. And that's showing a shift. And most of it really is a shift from like firearms to archery season. And crossbows are a big part of that. And I'm not anti crossbow. I'm just saying crossbows are a big part of that. It's a big transitional implement from firearms to archery season. That's why there's a lot more people that's getting involved in archery is because of crossbows. The barrier of entry is not as high as it is, and it's something. It's an implement that mimics something they're already used to.
One a
But
big thing that you guys are fortunate at for your archery season is just how long it runs. I mean, back in which, if you didn't bow hunt, you had a week of firearm season before they opened even the extra weekend.
mhm,
Before they even opened the extra weekend, it used to be a week of firearm, and then a little bit later you would get a week of muzzleloader.
yeah, like three
So
or
you
four
got
days. Mhm.
so you got 2 weeks to hunt, but if your guy doesn't get any PTO at work, that gives you 4 days out of the year to go hunt if you're not working a weekend.
Yeah,
And so having the opportunity, if you have to be a weekend warrior due to your job, like it is incentivizing to pick up a bow, whether it be a vertical bow or a crossbow.
mhm,
It it gives you the opportunity to put food in your family's freezer and gives you the length to do it.
yeah.